What's up, guys? The day is finally here. The Yum Yum Bedlam pre-orders are now live. This has been a long time coming. They first revealed the Joker's card at Hallowicked last year, and it was supposed to come out Christmas Day. Well, obviously that didn't happen. I think on a Patreon stream, they talked about it and they said, hey, it's not going to come out on Christmas Day, but we've got Yum Yum's lore that we're going to release that you guys are going to be able to listen to. So Yum Yum's lore came out. I did a listening party for it live, which you had to have caught it live because I privated the stream. I think I'm going to make that public again just because it's really funny. Yeah, suffice to say, I didn't like it. And a lot of people didn't like it. I've seen some people that like it. I think I liked maybe one or two tracks, like Loyalty and I've Had It Worse. I think are both pretty good tracks. But overall, it was really like a disappointment because after Fearless Fred Fury came out, I had really high hopes because I really like Fury. There's, I think, some songs on that album that could have fit right in with the first. So it was kind of like a return to form to me for them, and so I had really high hopes actually for Yum Yum, and lore just kind of like struck all those hopes down. And part of it, I think, is that they lost Straight Jacket, which is going to lead into what I'm going to say next, is that you know, this album has been kind of in development hell. It was supposed to come out again, I think, March 5th, and then, which is what they said on the stream, and that they were going to have the Seeds of Bedlam, and there was all these kind of like grand things that were going to happen with it, which the Seeds of Bedlam never, I don't think they're going to do them anymore. It was the thing, not going to happen anymore, I don't believe. They haven't mentioned it since then. But yeah, it was going to be March 5th, then it got delayed again, and then there was just no release date in sight. And then finally, they've announced, obviously, pre-orders are up. It's coming out Hallowicked. People have been waiting a long time for these. But my theory is that they lost Straight Jacket relatively early on. I don't remember exactly when Straight Jacket left. He left, he started working with some other artists. I know he mixed a song, did some stuff with Zool. He may have done something with Twisted, I don't remember. I think now he's working with something with Light. But anyway, yeah, he was gone. And then he came back and he started working with them again. And so my theory is that Straight Jacket came back, looked at what they had, and said, this isn't going to work. And they threw out whatever they had and completely redid Bedlam based on, you know, what Straight Jacket heard and what the reception was of lore. Like I said, I think some people liked it, but I haven't really talked to anybody that loved it, you know. A lot of people, you know, there's a couple songs on there, you know, Smell of Rain, Candyman, you know, Ding Ding Doll, which I've seen some people that like Ding Ding Doll, but I don't know, I just, not a fan. So that's what I'm hoping. The pre-orders are up, like I said, but they're only live for 3 days, so you have to get in order in the next 3 days. They only have 2 bundles. One is just the CD, $17, and the other one is a CD and a shirt that is an exclusive mystery shirt that has a design from Tom Wood that they haven't released, that you don't see until you pre-order the shirt, and then you're going to find out when you get the shirt. Yeah, like I said, only up for 3 days. There's no track listing, which I think is kind of interesting when you're doing a pre-order. So, you know, are there features? I mean, ICP albums are never heavy with features, but, you know, it'd just be nice to see what songs they're going to put on the album and see if there's going to be any carryover from Lure. Because there haven't been any singles, and the album is coming out on Hallowicked. Apparently coming out on Hallowicked. They ship the 29th. So if you live close to Detroit, you might actually get it on time. And so there's no word on when it's going to be on streaming, which is important to me because I once again want to do a listening party like I did for Lore. Those listening parties are a lot of fun. So, you know, whenever we find out the official release date, or if the CDs start coming out and it starts to get, you know, and it gets online, I will do a listening party. I know Mike Sears wants to do it with me, and so does Joker's Gallery. So that will happen probably on my channel whenever Yum Yum Bedlam comes out. Like I said, my hopes are like kind of all over the place because I was really looking forward to it, like I said, after Fearless Fred Fury. And then the lure came out and my hopes were dashed. But then this delay has kind of brought my hopes back because I'm hoping that they threw out whatever they had, or Straight Jacket came in and reworked it to make it, make it kind of like what Fearless Fred Fury was. That's my hopes that happens. Yeah, and like I said, Hollow Wicked is happening this year. That was a big thing. They waited till like the last minute to announce it, and when they announced it, there was a lot of worries that you had to have the vaccine, but that's not the case. But they never really communicated that to anybody. It was just on the website that the promoter doesn't require it. Tickets were $125, which I think is kind of ludicrous. People have been shelling out $125 for these concerts. I don't know why, because now, that's going to be the new normal. If they know they can get $125 out of you for a show, that's going to be the new regular. You're going to be paying high prices for concerts now. I mean, I know these tickets were limited to 1,000, and I think they were doing it at the Majestic. But come on, guys. You know what I mean? Like, look at Fright Fest. It's like $35 a ticket. I went to Attack of the Ninjas. That was like $35 for a ticket. And people are shelling out 3 times, 4 times that for a show, which is just like, it's just crazy. I think it started with the Carnival of Carnage show that was like $250 for a ticket, and now people are paying $125 for a ticket. Because I was gonna go, and then that ticket price came, and it was like, I just decided on principle alone that I just wasn't gonna buy a ticket. Because $125 for a show, I really hope that's not the new normal. I really hope that, like, whenever they do this reunion tour or going out tour, I guess you want to call it, that ticket prices are normal, because that's my fear, is that when they do this, retirement tour, they're going to jack prices up because it's the retirement tour. You know what I mean? That's my fear. And then my fear is that after that, every little show that they do is also going to be 125, 100 and whatever. I'm just hoping that that's not going to be the case. But that's kind of a rant. But yeah, Yum Yum Bedlam is up now. Psychopathicmerch.com. They also still have all their Hollow Wicked merch that came out up. But I'm just excited to finally hear this album. Hopefully it's good. Fingers crossed that my hopes are what happened, that they kind of threw it out and there's a new, it's totally new with Straight Jacket. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I know it's been a long time since I've done a video. I think my last video was Camp Zool. And I never did a follow-up when they announced the bands and stuff, but I will be attending Camp Zool. That's going to be a blast. And check out the Fago Lovers YouTube channel. That's where I'm doing almost all the content that I do now, because we do a show every Thursday. So that's taking up, a lot of my time, and then I've got something else that I'm working on in the background. But yeah, once again, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys again real soon.